everyone, welcome to Life Tips by Ning. In today's video, I'm sharing explanations for the 55th hexagram in I-Ching called abundance. The reason it's called abundance is based on the image of the hexagram, because the external trigram is thunder and the internal trigram is fire. Combining fire with thunder, it simplifies this grand, big, thundering natural phenomena. It represents a peak of energy. It's very brilliant. So naturally, when humans watch that thundering, kind of a big power display by nature, you will be in awe and you have this natural respect and reverence for some kind of a God figure above. So it reminds you to act in a good way, in a faithful way, versus doing something evil, because there will be punishment. And also, this type of peak energy and brilliant display of natural phenomenon represents abundance, fullness. It's a lot of energy. So what's the reason? First is, what's the reason for this grand and splendid accomplishment? It's because thunder means action, and fire means brightness, righteousness. So you're acting according to the right approach, the right principle. You're acting like the sun, which is selflessly giving out warmth and giving away sunshine to everybody on earth. It's this unselfish servant attitude. Because of this righteous way and the balanced way you act upon this type of a principle, by default, you will gain great abundance and fullness, a huge amount of success. So that is the reason for it. But there's also a call out for this abundance hexagram, because it's kind of corresponding to that trending line theory I was talking about in the Bazi series. This abundance hexagram is corresponding to that highest peak point in that trend line. After that, you're just gonna decay and go downhill. That's just a natural way of development and how things work. So it's reminding people that when you reach this peak of success, this abundance of wealth, don't get out of control and become a very egocentric person, thinking you're so proud, all of this accomplishment is your own talent and you have a lot of pride in that. That will actually deviate you from the right way, the righteous way. And that's when you will incur a lot of jealousy, misfortune, and you kind of created your own trap into going down in the decay mode. So it's a caution that while you're in this abundance, keep this righteous way like the fire, keep the brightness on, don't go to the dark side. The moment you deviate from this right path, you will incur a lot of downhill decline for yourself. So looking at individual lines, the initial line is a yang line, meaning you have a lot of talent to move forward. It's giving you the caution of balance, the righteous way. Because first of all, don't fight the fight by yourself. Find somebody with comparable talent and skill set so you guys can partner on something. Not somebody way over you or below you, something comparable. With that kind of additional resource, then proceed, you will achieve good outcome. And it also has this meaning of act early on. Don't delay things and don't wait too long. You miss out on the right timing. And don't overact or underact. It's always calling for this balanced condition, because abundance, after abundance, you're going down. It's calling that at the beginning of an initiative, don't go overboard. Do it, but do it with caution. Do it with additional partnership and support. Then you're prepared and you'll be successful. Don't do it solo, and don't do it with type of a unbalanced approach and over-index either too much or too little. That's the warning for the first line. The second line is kind of a turning from an unfortunate situation into a positive outcome. The reason is supposedly the second and fifth line are a corresponding relationship, but in this case, they're both yin and they repel each other from the same nature. So it's saying that you're not getting the natural support from the position above you. You might incur a lot of suspicion and doubt and hurdles throughout this whole process, but don't give up. Show this person your sincerity. Show them who you really are. You're kind of giving morale and motive. It's not self-serving. You're trying to do overall good for everybody else, like this fire triagram. As long as you can show your sincerity and inner value, you can dispel all of those doubt and suspicion surrounding you and turn the whole situation around to your own favor. The third line is not so much, because this is at the end stage of this internal triagram fire, meaning that, and also like the corresponding one on top is a very unfavorable condition. So saying in the middle of the day, you don't even see the sunshine. The whole sky is dark like the nighttime. You see stars. So it's simplifying you're in a very dark, covered, unfavorable situation. In this case, what would you do? There's no help. There's no additional resources like the initial one. You're on your own. And in that case, it's all about self-preservation. It's not the right timing to act. It's saying stay put, preserve yourself, prevent yourself from further harm, and wait for the right time to come. Just accept the limitations and stay still. Finally, we go to the fourth line. This is part of that external triagram thunder. And this is the main line for this thunder triagram, meaning this is the yang line. This is the whole essence of thunder. It's about action. It's about this yang energy to move forward. So you can break through the darkness from the third line and finally kind of remove all the dark clouds and you see the sunshine again. So it means you can get the necessary help and support, and finally with your initiation, this time comes. Now you can turn things around and move forward again. And the fifth one, this is supposed to be that authority line, the king, the one in charge. But this is a yin line, meaning that maybe this person in authority might lack certain promise, certain command. It's lacking quite a bit of the king-like leader's skill. However, it's fortunate enough to have this yin energy. I don't have much ego. I can listen to people. So the people like the second line beneath him, you're showing sincerity. I'm willing to support your goal. I want to help. It's from that natural support from talents beneath you or surrounding you. This person, even though him or her themselves might lack a lot of resourcefulness, but because they're letting go of their own ego and willing to take support from talents around them, that's why they will become a very fortunate result. It's saying that when you're in abundance, don't be so egocentric and thinking you're the only reason for this grand success. It's a lot of pride involved. Let go of that pride and let other talents help you. Then you will reach a very fortunate outcome. Last but not least, the top line. This is a very unfortunate one because that's the way, that's the rhythm of nature. That's how things develop. You cannot fight the pattern. Abundance can only last so long. Eventually, you will decay and decline. And this is that decaying stage of, you're in an extreme state of abundance and power. What comes afterwards, it's isolation. You're by yourself. people will ditch you and abandon you or repel you. So in that case, you either just retreat, go back maybe to a hidden spot that you are by yourself in a very secluded way, or just realize that is the kind of the nature rhythm and accept it and move on, because there's nothing you can do on a human level to prevent it from happening. Otherwise, you're fighting the natural rhythm of development. So that's the overall explanation of the abundance hexagram. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. Bye.